We're on the Kentucky Bourbon Trail, en route to visiting some members of our ever-growing van ladder family. We learned that these weird-looking buildings are plumb full of aging barrels of bourbon. Anyway, let me introduce some people.
My name is Matt Newcome.
My name is Matthew Newcome.
Hi, I'm Tammy Newcome. I'm wife to Matt and mom to Matthew. Nukem Graphics is our company in Lebanon, Kentucky.
I had several friends that I hung out with that all race cars, and as I was growing my family, that didn't really fit my plans, so I wanted to still be able to hang out and be a part of racing, so I started lettering cars and doing the graphics for race cars.
It was a hobby. It was a hobby for him to be able to do, to be around his friends, to go to the racetrack, and to do something that he enjoyed, that creative side. And he got so busy that it was interfering with his real job, and so had to make that decision, are you going to go for it or not? As a family, we decided to support him and to go for it.
We've been in the magazines several times. We've wrapped some school buses that got us a lot of attention.
And I think the reason why he has been so successful, and then now Matthew as well, is that at the beginning, Matt didn't care if he made $1. He wanted to make sure that the quality of what went out the door was something that people wanted to come back, wanted to talk about it in the community.
I'm in a smaller town, and we just couldn't just do one thing. To be able to have a business that could be profitable or grow, we had to do many different things.
That as Matthew has expanded the business into apparel and screen printing and embroidery and laser engraving of barrelheads and just all kinds of different things, it's no matter what goes out the door, we want it to be quality.
So I always invested in good equipment. I never bought the cheapest thing, I always bought the best equipment, and it always paid off for me.
I asked Matt what got him and Matthew thinking about a van ladder.
Our area has expanded a lot, and we're driving further and further away.
We never knew how a job would go when we get there. We would expect one thing and a lot of times be a completely different thing.
Towable lifts were hard to come by, and parts. COVID killed the parts industry on those things, so we ran into a lot of trouble with them not working right or needing repair, or we would go to pick them up and the other person hadn't brought them back. And when we started looking at trucks, the kind of jobs we do is most of them aren't over 50 feet tall. So I've seen van ladder on, countless times on the internet, and I've thought it'd be a great thing, and the way the options are, the attachments. So we bought a van ladder. I mean, it just made sense.
And how has it worked out? How's that decision worked out so far?
It's probably been the best piece of equipment we've ever bought. I mean, it has made our life, where we would have to line up jobs to go, just to estimate, we would have to go so we would have to wait for the rental, and then we would have to line them up on the same day. And now we go, as soon as somebody calls, we run out, get a quick site, check the site out, we go measure everything, come back, we got a quote to them, and then when the install comes around, we're excited to go install it. Just having everything with us when we get to a place, all the signs, all the equipment, it just makes your day so much happier.
We're able to have some more tools with us, in case there is some stuff that comes up. Then also just having all the attachments as far as holding onto the sign, or even able to just have the attachments to hold it while you're able to control or move around is great. And then also access to your tools with your with the tray and everything. So that's been good. Yeah. Usually with a regular bucket truck or anything else, it'd be a two-man, or if you have a two-man bucket, that's kind of how we expect it to always work, is have one person controlling and one person holding the sign, and kind of helping with the placement. Now, even with the two-man crew, the other one can be down on the ground, and they can also be getting the next sign ready while you're in the bucket by yourself, and the attachments are holding the sign. and you're able to control where you're going and get it exactly where you want it. When you're able to pull up to a job and be done within 30 minutes is pretty nice.
When we pull up on a job site, compared to pulling up with our trucks and ladders sticking out the back and pulling up in the van ladder, just makes that impression that we want to make, and that quality is our business.
Van ladder, simplifying sign work.